Okay. Wow. OMG. Stream active. Channel active. Let's go. Never late. Never skipping stream days. It's incredible. I don't even know how I didn't remember or how I didn't think of how Tuesdays is almost always like PTB days every 3 months. I don't know. I think it changes, but kind of dumb. Kind of unbelievable. It's nice though. It's nice timing. I like not having to think about what to do. I wanted to finish up Atlas, but my my current state doesn't really, you know, not allow. I mean, it allows it. I'm just not gonna enjoy it for sure. Anyways, wow, this is The Walking Dead, the show chapter. The Walking Dead in DBD. No killer, I guess. Because last one was just a killer. Oh, fuck. Whoa, whoa. Why did that break? Probably because of full screen. Wild. Just put DBD on, not full screen. Wow, that's crazy. What the fuck happened? Okay, okay, okay. Skip. Get me into the game, please. I also don't understand how there's still no option to skip like the first whatever trailer that plays when you open up the game. New survivor, Rick Grimes. It's the meme guy. Yeah, all I know about The Walking Dead, the show, I think it's like it's an HBO show, right? I don't fucking know. Whatever. All I know is that meme. uh, all I know is that Rick Grimes is pretty funny. Well, not intentionally, I assume. From context clues, it looked like a serious scene, but it was kind of just memeified. It's like the box. It's like what's in the box. It's like something that, like a highly emotional scene that just everyone laughs at because it looks like funny. Looks like a funny acting moment. Funny actors. Not full screen. Let's this. Um, and then I still need to fix this though. Oh my god, freaking fuck! Why didn't used to do that though? Oh, is it just broken? Oh, it's just broken now. Wow, that's really weird. Okay, whatever. I don't even need it. All right. Game is on. Oh. Wow, I haven't played in so long. uh, okay, wait. What do I do? How do you do this? How do you game? How do you look at? No, it's the inbox. Yeah, sure. Is there anything other than the survivors? Killer updates. Okay, let's read the killer updates. Executioner updates. Whoa! No! He has a range buff. God damn it. The freaking. So hard to freaking dodge though. I'm already struggling. It's just a general buff. Doesn't even seem light. It seems like a really noticeable buff. These are high numbers. Wow. Okay. Starting the action as soon as it becomes available. Ooh. Can basically. Yeah, you can basically hold the button down until the cooldown is gone. Survivors who are rescued from a cave now gain 10% haste and endurance for 10 seconds. Okay, yeah, they made it like a regular hook, which is probably just to stop people from tunneling, or not stop, or probably to make tunneling a bit less easy. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Clown, gross. Oh, gross, bro. Wait, if that is the after piece inside the ease, is that the yellow or the pink one? Oh, whoa, okay. No, because haste effect, so it has to be the yellow one. And then, so like a buff to the yellow gas. Yes. Hmm. But then it's the hindered effect. Oh, right. It does hinder the. Does it? I forgot how clan works. I haven't had a clan in ages. I only play the PTBs now. Never run into clans, but I guess might run into one now. It's kind of not like an incredible change though. I don't know why to play it. Inputs can now be held. Okay. Every single like input is what the fuck? I'm sorry, since when did the clan have a VHS porn add-on? Ew, so gross. Can you make this character like worse even? Like how do you make this character even worse for me? It's a clown that sucks and cuts off fingers and oh god. Yeah, the pig. Oh, ambush movement speed. Oh wow. She's gonna be really fast. But wow. A pig buff. How? How are we seeing this? How is this real? When are they gonna stop like touching these killers? I think we're never going to reach a good state for a lot of like the weaker or even like mid like killers, or not mid, the high end killers, high tier killers. Like I feel like no amounts of buffs or nerfs have came out. I mean, except for like Skull Merchant, she was killed. She's kind of resuscitated. Resuscitated. Oh my god. What the fuck was that word? I can't even picture it in my head. I just vaguely know that it's the word that works in this context, but I can't even think of it. Of how it's spelled, of how it looks. What language is okay? Okay. Night. Oh my god. I all of these killers I hate. Is this just going to be a PTB where every time it's just all of those killers? I mean, yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Cool. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, like a general kind of summons, whatever, buffs, minions. Sender spawn time. Oh. What does that mean? The standard spawn time? As in, like, what is this? Not a cooldown. Is it how they stay? I don't even. Honestly, I don't care. Whoa, what the fuck? New survivor item. Fog file. No! No, please. Okay, this is going to be used to BM. Let's go. New BM strat. They've tried to stop us. I mean, we gave this for free. That's crazy. Press the Ease button to release a cloud of fog, suppressing scratch marks and auras and decreasing visibility and audible sounds within its radius. Recharges over time? What? Each fog vial. What the fuck? Okay, stop. Here's the following parameters. Has wind charge, has 33% opacity. Whoa, 33% opacity. What I'm picturing is that it's going to be really annoying. God. 10-meter radius. Okay. Oh my god. New meta shakeup. The DBD meta. I bet it hasn't even changed since the old ages. Interesting. It's gonna be crazy. The rework the key. Just use item button to start channeling the key. Okay. Seems one charter letter to reveal auras of survivors in range for set. I'm losing it. I'm not gonna read it. I can read it in my head. Oh. While near a locked chest, press the use button to quickly open the chest. Okay, makes sense that the key will open a chest, you know? From the start, it was a bit weird. The chest never had anything to do with the keys. Whatever. I mean, at that time, keys could open hatches, so. And hatches could spawn when there are 4 survivors, so yeah. Very cool. Guarantees an item of rarity. Why? Why does it reveal the arrow? Oh my god. Because one other survivor can rummage through the unlocked chest. Interesting. The rummaging survivor's aura appears to the key holder. What? While near a closed hatch, press the use button to unlock it. Uncommon key or higher. Okay. The item is no longer destroyed upon survivor completing interaction and skipping the trial. No, there's going to be so many items. Can this game get even more confusing for the new players? I mean, come on, behavior. This is not right. Key charge 34%. The obsession yourself both can see each other's ours at all times. Decreases your chances of being the killer's obsession. Okay. Oh my god, map rework. Okay, let's go. Auras of windows and palettes. Beam of light. Okay, so. Okay. Reveals auras of windows and palettes. Okay, boring. Boring, dude. Make maps open a hole in the middle of the map that can spawn you in a random area of the teleport you to a random area of any of the map in the map. Such a good idea. I should have made this game. I should have been behavior. Retire the key in the map. Oh my god, let's all cry and piss our pants. These have been retired. Oh my god, that's so sad. These items can no longer be equipped to their corresponding items, but will remain visible in each survivor's respective inventories. No, I don't want to look at them. What the fuck? They're just clutter then. I don't know. That's so cool though. Increases the time it takes to activate to 3 to 1 second. Wow. Insidious buff. Pig buff. Not really. I'm so tired. I am like going to probably play this for like 10 minutes and then stop streaming. I'm already so over it. What's up, man? What's up? Hubris. Increase the duration of the exposed effect. Wow, I just got scared from my like cable moving. Cool. Ooh, rework for overwhelming presence. Exhausted for 15 seconds. What? What? When a survivor is in 32 meters of you gains exhausted, you see the closest exhausted survivor's aura. For oh my god, this perk is usable now. It's cool. I mean, overwhelming presence was always kind of annoying, but it wasn't even like that strong. So you know, Franklin's demise. Increase aura reading range. Ugh. Okay, that's no longer causes dropped items to lose charges. It's a win! Though I don't really care that much since I mostly just will grab medkits. But whatever, it's a win! Potential energy no longer requires a minimum time spent repairing to activate. Whoa. No longer requires a minimum time spent repairing to activate. Incredible. Decrease the amount of repair required. Oh my god, I hate reading. Any means necessary. Decrease the time it takes. Okay, decrease. Decrease the time. Aura of the generator plane no longer has a range limit. Okay, decreased. Okay. General buffs here and there. No nerfs I've seen in this so far. Streetwise rework. We've been waiting. First time you deplete an item with charges, see the killer's aura for 8 seconds. That's kind of ass, but whatever. Items with the charges retrieved from chests have 60%, 60 plus percent or below charges. What does that mean? Like they can never be 100, basically. Kill. Kill. Okay, I mean it can be like usable. It can bring kind of a brown, like no charges. Oh, brown doesn't exist anymore, does it? I forgot. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. Hooks. When only 2 survivors remaining, letting 2 struggle skill checks pass without any input will immediately skip to the sacrifice sequence. Thank God they did this, by the way. Thank fucking God. I was like kind of like it was one of those things that I thought was unnecessary when there's like 2 survivors remaining. I feel like might as well allow the person on the hook just die faster instead of just watching for 15 minutes, 15 seconds of pill running or not. Oh, what is wrong? What is wrong, man? Players have access to a new preset system. Number of loadout presets and cosmetic presets was increased. I never use this because I never change anything. Players can now use a drop down to choose a KKKK. Gameplay area expansion Fallen Refuge. More space to chase survivors or loop the killer. A small reference to a narrative universe where the dead roam the world has been added. Wow, there's no maps. They're never doing any maps anymore. This sucks. I want maps. I honestly love maps. Honestly. I know there's too many maps. Also, last time they did do a map or whatever. The last map, I will say, like after some time, it kind of is unimpressive when you just hit and don't like the outdoors is such it's just the DBD map. It isn't any different. It's just their assets, so kind of lame. Okay. No, voiceover lines are unavailable on the PTB. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. 0 out of 10. PTB. That's so ass though. Like, what's the point? Can't hear them? What even is the point if you can't hear them? So ass. Huh? Wow. I love the PTB where you can just really test everything. She's not available. She got cool. I mean, what do I even say about this? It's cool. So that does that just mean I mean, I guess I'd have to just to play her perk. Okay, you can't play her perks. Like the whole character is disabled, and the whole perks are disabled. So basically, since the Rick Grimes this is the Rick Grimes PTB basically. He looks tough. What's going on? He looks like a broken model. This doesn't look right. Okay, this looks like a bit less blurry. I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing it. I mean, DVD models always have this kind of look to them, so they kind of just always look odd. Can I not even read it? Okay, I can read her perks. Conviction. After you have healed one survivor while downed with at least 25% recovery progress, press the ability button to recover instantly. You get broken, then are down. Oh my god, what? You get broken and then are down again after 30 seconds? that's such a funny perk to imagine. Uh the only thing I can think of this being useful for right now is just being an end game. The gates are open. You've been down. The killer is like downing everybody or something. You heal another person. I'm assuming there is no time gate to this. If you have healed a person, the perk is just going to be active. I think that's the right way to do this. If it's like you have to heal a person and then go down and there's like a time limit, no, that's kind of ass, but I'm sure it's not that. That's interesting. Stand. After spending 60 seconds in the killer's terror radius, what the fuck, dude? It's not a good day today. What the fuck? Wow! Stun the killer for 3 seconds if they are within 2.5 meters just by fast vaulting. I mean, it is they have to be close, but I mean, they will be close if you're being like actively chased. Ugh. But then, oh wait, this is so weird. After spending 60 seconds in the killer's terror radius while not in chase. These perks are they're kind of ass. God, I just can never look at the bigger picture. I always take them as they are, and this just seems like not that good. Teamwork, throw down. When you pallet stun or blind the killer, survivors within 24 meters gain endurance and see the killer's aura for 10 seconds. What? Okay, I mean, this is just not overall bad to like put this on if you're maybe protecting somebody from being tunneled, but otherwise, meh. Meh. I don't know. Don't even want to play right now. Don't even want to play these. This is so lame. And like the survivors completely like not even in the PTB. It's only this guy. Apocalyptic ingenuity. After unlocking or rummaging through 2 chests, press ability button 1 for 8 seconds. Next to a broken pallet to build a fragile pallet. Fragile pallets are destroyed. No, don't bring the anniversary event bullshit pallets in here. I don't want them. Okay, but it's a perk. But I've never used this ever in my life. Why? Why would I'd have to open or unlock, rummage or unlock 2 chests and then go press an ability for press a button for 8 seconds next to a broken pallet to build a pallet that will break immediately after dropping. Like, you see, I don't know. Come and get me. After unhooking, what the fuck, dude? Unhooking a survivor, walk, crouch, and idle. Press ability, press something to make injured and dying survivors within 24 meters leave no scratch marks or pools of blood for 15 seconds. Whoa. This is crazy, though. This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. It's a bit crazy, Because that way you can... This is like an anti-tunnel. Again, it's always anti-tunnels perks. So, this is a very good anti-tunnel perk, I feel like. Especially if you pair it with shoulder the burden. Ah, yes, it was called shoulder the burden. Yeah, if you pair with this, that's pretty good. You'll be very vulnerable, but if you have those 2 perks in your build, then I assume you'd be able to loop. Because if you can't loop, then might as well not have those perks. Yeah, okay. Teamwork, toughen up. When another survivor pallet stuns or blinds the killer while you are injured and within 24 meters, your grunts of pain, scratch marks, and pools of blood are reduced by 100% for 30 seconds. They're fucking with the wrong people. That's how he sounds like, right? Another survivor pallet stuns or blinds the killer while you are injured within 24 meters. Your grunts of pain, scratch marks, pools of blood reduced. Yeah, Okay, this is like the opposite of the other perk where it's like now you can just protect yourself that the other person have to having to equip something. Kind of lazy. Okay, no. Okay. um OMG. What? Norman Reedus. Okay, sorry. Daryl Dixon. What the heck? The name's so funny. Daryl Dixon. That's such a like a comic book name. That's so funny. Dude, I normal Reedus. Norman Reedus being in every game right now. That's crazy. How great is he? I saw like shit about this trending too, and not gonna lie, not gonna lie, I'd love to play, even though I don't want to. I'd love to play because it seems just like that. Like I love the unserious vibes, but the serious parts I don't think I can get through. Um, I love the physics, you know. Cloud physics is it's amazing. It's incredible. Incredible. Last day on Earth. Man, normal Ritas, normal Ritas. You know what? I'll say something and we can like directly compare to Death Stranding. This looks like you're playing Death Stranding 1 on like the lowest settings. You know, not bad. It sounds like I'm shitting in the game, but you know, no, I'm not. I'm completely serious. Very, you know, very impressive stuff. You know, and like DVD is not even at the level of the Kojima company, so whatever. I mean, customization. No, customization. I mean, graphics are not the important part here. Anyways, I think they still did really good with this one, though. They weren't the important. Like graphics aren't the most important, but you know, it's always the beards, though. It's always the beards that turn out looking a bit weird because they're like beardy. They're like a bit too beardy. They're like too weird, you know. Wait, let's get normal Ryu. Let's get Daryl Dixon. Well, let's equip Daryl Dixon. Oh wait, I can just do this now. Okay, I mean, this doesn't really matter if I do this or I don't, but you know, that's crazy, man. Ah, oh my god, it hurts. Dude, what the? Oh my god, that's so shit. It's actually shit. Okay, whatever. Not that shit, but it's pretty shit. Okay. Okay, okay. Do all of these. What are they again? I don't want this one. It's sort of stupid. I never. Let's play a instrument. Yeah, these are very interesting though. These are very interesting. All right, we're gonna just test it, and then maybe I might like just do my Infinity Nikki dailies or something. Then I'll probably just go. I am so done. I've been in so much pain today. It's not fair, you know. Can't wait until I'm like 50 and I don't get periods anymore. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm not even like salty about my biology at all. I think it's like so cool. Oh, what the fuck? You can play her perks. I'm so dumb. I mean, I just didn't check it. Okay. Let's see. I mean, this is kind of cool, but it's so funny. so I'll play it. This is very interesting. I can only use it once. Okay. Then I don't know how useful this will be. It's like one stun. Just maybe just do another perk that is more useful. Okay, like this is very interesting stuff, you know. Wait, why is this equipped and did I equip it? Cryptic map. Yeah. Burn key. Fog of vial. I got smoking. Can't believe DBD will promote smoking. Such a weird way to smoke, by the way. I rate it 0 out of 10. Wait, also let's just does this guy did he have a thing? An idol? Let's just get the fog thing, so because it's like the new thing. Oh, it's this. This looks devious. This seems so devious. I feel like duration. I'd rather take duration. Duration. I mean, I'm assuming it's just not gonna be like being blinded or something. It's going to be a bit light. I think I'll do duration, yeah. Duration. But then you compare it with with this. Yeah. With Mercury Regent. I'm not going to though, because I want to see how it looks like just normally. Oh my god, look at it. It's so goofy on the hand. Okay. Also, I want to go see if I can listen to the voice lines on YouTube. Um, DVD, Walking Dead. Oh wait, was there no like trailer or anything? Was this a surprise? No, there was a trailer. I didn't watch it. Let's watch the trailer. Ow, it's a lead. So fucking loud. Okay, okay. It's just music and like pictures, bro. It's lame. Oh, okay, they kind of changed the map a lot though. A bit. A lot. A bit. Like it's an expansion, but is this the map? Yeah, it definitely has to be, right? Wait, then they changed it. Then they kind of changed it. Uh, what's the map called again? Why is this taking so long? Also, what was it? Um, wait. Did they say it? God, I'm getting like sick. Uh, uh, where was it? What the fuck? Just okay. I don't get it. So there was a new map. The expansion thing is just to say they edit it while the PTB. No, that's impossible. It was today. The fuck. What the fuck? I don't. Okay, DVD Walking Dead map. Which fucking map did they change? Am I not finding anything? Am I just. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's basic. It's a new variation of a tile. Okay. Shows up whenever Rick or Michonne are in the Garden of Joy. Guardian of Joy. How does Garden of Joy look like? Did I not get it? Did I just simply not get it? Or am I. Is this a joke on me? Isn't Garden of Joy. Um. I'm sure someone's gonna quit it, right? I'm tired, man. Fuck this shit. Okay, I mean, it's just in the trailer. It really doesn't matter. The the thingy is just in the trailer. The freaking whatever, the Easter egg thingy is just in the trailer. Okay. I don't know, man. Bruh, no one did it. I mean, it's a secret though, yeah. I forgot they made map secrets now. And like a lot of things secrets now. Which makes sense. Did no one like go into the files and somehow find the voice lines? Like, I'm sure it'll work, right? Or do we have to wait, actually? What if this was a strat? This was a strat, bro. They did this on purpose to make it so. Uh, I forgot everything, by the way. God. Am I that sick right now? Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Man, you have to have that much. And then that one. Just seems like you'd need a bit like of it makes like it's gas, so it makes a thing. God damn it. Okay, so this is how it looks like. I it's not amazing because it's oh fuck. I mean, I have to see it from like the killer's perspective as well. I have to like see if he sees me as being highlighted, why that'd be so funny. I don't think that's how it is. Surely not. But why you're just gonna die now. I mean, it's the fact that you can use it so much though. It's the fact that there is no like limit almost. I mean, there. Oh, wait. I haven't healed anybody though. Yeah, honestly, like the requirement to have healed someone. Mm. Also, the fog is very easily kind of. It's very easily like you can look through it very easy. Oh, this is like the brown or something. It's even lighter. So even in its like maximum, it's not really that strong. It doesn't. It's. I take it over like Dredge's ability. I mean, not having sound is pretty cool though. You can just if you have like a stealth build, you can obviously just put this on because there you go. But otherwise, like not useful. That useful. Okay. One more. We'll see if we get to actually use a perk. Wait, oh, I'm getting cold. I'm kind of hungry too. I haven't eaten well. But what do I even eat? I don't want to have to eat. craving Nashville chicken. God, no, I'm not gonna be able to escape it. This is so bad. I got a freaking like paper cut yesterday. It's so annoying. It's on my middle finger, which usually I'd use to play the game, but I can't. To press the mouse button, and it's kind of annoying to have to put pressure on that. Fuck was that sound? Where is this? Oh, someone used it here. That's what the sound was. Where the fuck is the killer? Playing Sidious? Is this what's happening? Oh. Okay, I really want to heal somebody so I know how. So I can test this perk. Can see what it does. What? Deathslinger? There was like no changes to him. Why Deathslinger? Oh, this. I always get it. I always get it confused. I think these sound so similar. Okay, bro, let me heal you so I get this. And then if it activates, that probably means it's no requirement, no time limit. Let's see. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, very cool. It's. I will say though, having more unbreakable likes is just generally good for that perk type, just so killers can't easily predict it. But there has been like the hex, not hex, the boon, which kind of makes no sense. I was in my train of thought for sure. That's not right. It looks so gross. It looks wrong and it looks so gross. I mean, kind of did want to use this. Will this work on me as well, or is it just other survivors? Very interesting. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. He's going to have such insane range. I can't believe they buffed him. What happens in PTBs? The most fun PTBs are the ones where look at the range though. It's like and it's pretty big. It's pretty big. Holy shit, that's crazy though. That's a bit crazy though. Hmm. I have pretty much no way of testing these out if it doesn't just happen. Plus, everyone else wants to test them out, so I'm literally not going to get a chance to. Whatever, I can like guess. Also, at this point, what's the next chapter going to be? What was the? I need to look at the the what the fuck, dude? Map. Okay. A year 10, a road map. Let's see. So yeah, the July, 2 new survivors. September, new killer, new survivor. So that's original, right? An original. Yeah. Okay, that is an original chapter. Okay. And then in November there's going to be a licensed chapter, new killer, and 2 new survivors. Um, I don't know what that's gonna be. Cool. And then an original chapter in March with 2026 with the new survivor, new realm. Okay, new realm. Ooh, so it's not going to be a map in a realm like the like the Freddy FNAF one was. Mm. I have no clue what the licensed chapter is gonna be. 2 new survivors and a killer. GM. No leaks, it seems. Well, I hope it's from a game because I don't watch TV. Therefore, I don't want it to be from anything that I haven't or I don't know. Man, I just can't think of like a good um license with a killer and 2 survivors that they haven't already done. What even is there anymore? Uh, yeah, could be Stranger Things. I suppose. Hopefully not. Uh, man, whatever. I guess we're just never going to know. Okay, whatever. Can I at least find the voice lines? Uh, no, I can't. I can't find it. It isn't a thing. No one has went into deep into the files or infiltrated the behavior headquarters and stole the voice line. Man, that kind of sucks. But you know, at least the entire PTP wasn't broken, even though a character was like disabled and there were no voice lines. It's fine. Mm. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop streaming though. I am not. I feel like I need to sleep for like 15 hours at least. And then maybe I can talk and do a proper stream. I'm sure I'll finish Outlast eventually. Then I can get into the apparently the scarier um Outlast ones, like the DLC in the second game. Which I kind of want to be scared. I haven't been scared in a while. I kind of want to be scared by a game. I would love to just experience being scared by Outlast. That'd be really cool. I think just the better graphics is gonna help a lot too. Because for sure, like the first game is just so outdated that it. I think part of the reason, biggest reason why I wasn't scared is because it is just overall an old game that every other game after kind of took inspiration from. And I've played those games, so Playing the OG sometimes, it's like watching a show that everyone is like, "Oh, look, this is the original like this is what came before the Hunger Games, you know. This is what inspired the Hunger Games and the whole genre of that kind of I forgot what the word is. What is that word? What is it? What is it? I don't I forget. I forget always. Anyways, it's like what a lot of people say in response to like Squid Game being brought up to like go watch original. Um I don't know. I've never watched like an original or a classic and have been like this changes my experience and enjoyment of the genre significantly. Like it's never had much of an effect on me because again, if it's been an inspiration for what came after and I consumed what came after, then it's just not different. It's just the original. It's the genre and it's very bare form. I don't know. It's like meh. So anyone who loves the OGs, I hate him. I hate him. I think they don't deserve to be in my presence, you know? Like, I get it, but I'd never be the person to be like, oh, go watch the older one. It's the original. It's the very first thing that did this thing, so it's like the better one. It's the best. If anything, I recommend newer things most of the times. I'm like, no, don't watch the OG one. It's it's old and bad. Watch the remake, alright? Play the remake. Watch the freaking redone, remade, whatever. Watch the sequel. Never play the OGs. Never watch them. Never do anything. Never consume anything that except PT. Okay, but you can't do it anyways. I mean, you can, but not genuinely. But whatever. PT isn't even that old. Oh my god. I think when I think of like OGs, classics, I think of at least it's older than like 20 years. I think 15 to 20 is like where I'm tapping out. I don't really want to watch something that old. I think PT's probably 10 years old now. I forgot when it was released though. Whatever. I don't want to feel old anymore, so I'm gonna stop streaming. God, that was really cool. DVD, Walking Dead. Such as something I've asked for all my years of living. Actually, nobody knows, you know, from my like 10 minutes watch time of the Walking Dead show. Can't believe it's here. So cool. So wonderful. I mean, we're that closer to just getting a Death Stranding crossover, you know? Just give the Daryl Dixon like the baby and then we're good. That's it. I'm sure they can work something out with the Mr. Kojima. He won't be that selfish or greedy or in his own world, you know. He'll probably love to collaborate with the DVD. You can make a little crossover where Trapper just goes like Death Stranding 3 is just Trapper's just there. That'd be so cool. Whatever. Maybe then I'd play Death Stranding game. When there's a single mention of a DVD character. Uh, yeah, I think that is kind of something that I want to see happen where like one day surely it has to happen where they license a movie slash show where the same actor is just there again, so they have to. I mean, it's fine, you know. Don't people have like lookalikes and shit? I'm sure they can say it's fine. It's whatever. It's gonna be fine as long as it's like it looks different enough. Which honestly, Daryl Dixon doesn't look that much different from I forgot his name. In the Stranding, whatever. Do I even care to know? Or to remember or to recall? Not really. I think Death Stranding always since the first game, I've always enjoyed watching clips of it and of like the more goofy parts of it. Um instead of like, the main character kind of being depressed and just some old guy that is depressed has a baby. I don't know, I enjoyed the goofy parts because those are funny to watch. I did try to play the first game and then I quit like first delivery because I was like, wow, this isn't my game. It feels like it'll be kind of a therapeutic game, but once I was in it, I felt kind of the exact opposite, which is kind of common with me. Any game that is described as being therapeutic or very calming or relaxing, cozy, whatever, I'll get in, I'll find a way to get stressed out or angry or gamer rage all over and then just quit the game. I think the only game I can describe as therapeutic was uh, Journey, but it's kind of a game that if I ever go on, I'm not going to really play it. I'm just gonna like again. I'm not gonna play it again because there's no point. Unfortunately, there's like a point where you just can't do any new things in the game, and the relaxing, therapeutic aspects are just gone. I've seen a few clips, again, mainly like goofy clips, because that's what I enjoy. It's the goofiness. And it looks amazing graphics wise. I always forget how good games can look nowadays. Because, like, Mind's Eye also released in the same year, but Mind's Eye doesn't look nearly as good. But I think most games look like Mind's Eye, less games look like Death Stranding too, which makes sense. Not a lot of people would really be able to come out with something like Death Stranding too. Like graphics like that is just a bit wild. But yeah, mocap animations are done very well. It just looks so good and insane. But yeah, if you ask me anything about the story, I know nothing. I absolutely know nothing. That's cool. I know that there was like, oh, there was gamers, fellow gamers that that found out if you look at. I'm gonna say this right now. You know what? I think it's not worth saying this or even talking about this or bringing it up. But you know what? The first game had such a lot of funny Easter eggs and lots of. I think Kojima just has the ability to really network well with within Hollywood buddies that is able to bring out things you will not really see in regular games. They will definitely not be this like well produced and with such a cast of people. Though I mean at this point maybe if like Cage does another game soon, maybe can get some people, maybe he can pull a Kojima network within Hollywood, get some well-known actors in here. Not that the actors were unknown, but they were still not Hollywood A-listers or even B-listers. But you know what? I hope he never makes another game again. Okay. Alright. Now that I got to shit on somebody or or something, I feel like this is a good, time to stop. I am definitely going to finish some games. I just right now I don't think I'm gonna finish Alan Wake, even though it's like short. I might just stop there and maybe eventually I'll get like the second game or something. But I'm not very interested in finishing it. I wasn't really strapped in the ride. It kind of, the gameplay and everything was kind of not for me. I feel like I could finish Outlast. I kind of want to see what happens in Outlast. I think we like escaped the building and we're like, I don't remember what we were doing. I think we've escaped though. But yeah, Outlast I definitely could finish. I also like already got the DLC and I already got the um second game, so whatever. I'd rather finish that, to be honest. Even though the game is like, gameplay is not as, there isn't much gameplay other than like running around, but the Alan Wake controls and like camera angles made me kind of dizzy. They're a bit erratic. I think at this point I'll just watch a gameplay of the rest of the game and then just end it there and get the second game where I reckon it's a tad bit more interesting. Because I don't know, playing Alan Wake 1, I guess, or the first one just reminded me of Heavy Rain. I was like, God, this is like a more or a less kind of QTEs pressed to speak Heavy Rain, like the general plot and pacing felt very Heavy Rain, and it has the graphics too because it's from that time. Though I guess this is a remaster actually. Well, it's a remaster and it's not a remake. I don't know if it looks that different from the non-remaster. But yeah, it isn't really my thing. God, I'm just so like stressed with games right now because I have like I actually have a good amount. Like I want to finish Claire Obscure, but I've also had. I mean, it's a bit too. It's a bit too much right now to play it. It's a lot. It's a lot. I think this is why Outlast will feel just that much refreshing. It's just a scary game. I can freely piss my pants while playing, but I don't have to think about anything really. Doesn't have to even be a good game. It just needs to be a game that is scary, that makes me feel emotions. Because I just haven't felt emotions in a while. I haven't felt scared in with a game in very long. Like properly scared. I think Silent Hill 2 remake was definitely scary. But other than that, I cannot remember a single horror game I've played this year or even last year that was scary. I'm really, really hoping. I saw that some people were kind of annoyed that Resident Evil 9 might be a bit more focused on being a scary game, like a horror game, and kind of going back to attempt that again and not really go the very action heavy Resident Evil 4 to like Resident Evil 6 sort of thingy. I mean, Resident Evil 3 too was kind of not. It was more action heavy too, but whatever. I think this is actually better that they're tackling actually like kind of doing the same. I mean, the director is the same as Resident Evil 7, so obviously it's going to be a scary, more narrative experience and, you know, less kind of theatrics. I mean, not that. Resident Evil 7 is very theatrical, which I love it too. I love that, but it's also really scary. And it has a good balance of just it challenged that hereditary. Oh my god, hereditary. How do you even say that? I'm gonna look it up. Heredit. Wait. I can't type fast enough. So slow. No, I don't want to look at this. I want to look at the word definition. Hereditary. Hereditary. That's such an evil word with evil pronunciation. Hereditary. Sometimes I also just think British pronunciations of things like that is just easier. Hereditary. So disgusting. How do I even put the wait? I just press that. What? How? Where is it then? Wait, this all is just translation. Okay. Cool. Anyways, it just channels that hereditary uh type of fear in the acting. Very great. Very extra. And yeah, I'm really excited. You know, at first I wasn't that excited after like the trailer and everything. I wasn't that excited for it. But watching like the team, the team talk about it and stuff, watching the footage. The footage is such a like a serious thing. I feel like you'd hear that in documentaries about like crimes. If I use that, I feel like I'm talking about something serious when it's not. The video. I don't know how it be because Silent Hill F is coming out this year. I mean, they're pretty far away from each other, but still. I'm really interested to see if it can actually kind of compete with the more with the horror aspect. Like Bloober Team is making Silent Hill 1 remake, which is also going to come out I don't know, in like 2 years maybe. And they kind of proved themselves that they can do well. I know people are like, "Oh, it's fine. It's gonna be fine." They're not gonna fuck this up because they didn't fuck up Silent Hill 2 remake. I actually think they can fuck it up. Still, like they can fuck up Silent Hill 1 remake. They're not. You can't just ignore their whole history just because they made Silent Hill 2 remake and it's good. You can't just say like they just will not be able to fuck it up, or they just they just can't. They're just that good now because they made one good remake. It's a remake, and yeah, they're going to be relying a lot on Konami, and maybe that's going to help set them on a better path. But they can still fuck it up badly. Which I think it's just a good idea to not have them do any of the main series games. Just the remakes. But nothing. I'm not trying to say anything, but yeah, I mean, Bluebird Games' previous games have definitely been just talked about too much, and I know we can go past it and forgive, but it's kind of funny to go back and look at their old games and just think, wow, incredible. They thought they did this, they thought this was a good game. They thought this was good scares. They thought this was good narrative. It's just I think they found a better gig now. Just remaking Silent Hill games or the general. Like, I still think they added a lot of good things to it. It wasn't that. It wasn't 100% faithful, anyways. It wasn't completely just taken from the first one. I think they did again. I think the Eddie fight was definitely way better, way more effective. But I know a lot of people don't like the endings. I don't really care. Um, I think the OG Silent Hill fans are cringe, anyways. Like, can you imagine being an OG fan, waiting years and years for something to come out of your favorite series that's been absolutely teared, torn apart by the company behind it, and then you finally get something that isn't a shitty mobile streaming movie weird ass cash grab, and you're still like, it's not good because it's like it's not the same. I need PS2 graphics to feel engaged. At that point, just play the original game and stop complaining. I can never imagine being a fan of a series that's been as kinda went through as much downsides as Silent Hill did, and still be like, oh god, this new remake is shit. Oh god, the new main series game is not set in Japan. That's so cringe. Like, I saw that. What the fuck do you mean? Like, I know, yeah. Silent Hill has never been set, or it's always been set in like a Western setting, but it's just how, if I get an Alice Madness Returns official game, I'm not going to be complaining. I am never going to be complaining. And I mean, that one has absolutely no, like, maybe 1% chance of happening, since it was just two games in total, and the people behind it, well, are the publishing company happened to be EA. So, that one has way less chance of existing. But, whatever. People are just so ungrateful. I think it's just a fact that we have to expect and accept. Um, but wow, the OG like horror game fans are another level of just elitism. Old is better. Everything new is bad. Uh, I don't want new games because they're just ruining the legacy. It's just it's just pretty cringe, you know. I could never. I think if like Resident Evil had the same kind of. I mean, Capcom is just very good at making new games of their main games. You know, of keeping their series alive, even as tumultuous as the uh path can be. These still weren't as bad as Konami as keeping it together. These still made games that aren't just shitty cash grabs and or just very short trailers or things like that, you know? They made actual games. And they didn't go that well, but they still didn't just fire everybody that worked on it or something and just uh bury the whole game series because people didn't like that. It was too Call of Duty. Silent Hill OG fans they're so sad to witness. They're just so sad to witness. But you know what? Whatever. I mean, nothing is ever going to be PT, you know? Nothing is going to be the that ever. There's never going to be a Silent Hill game that's going to be directed both by no Kojima and Guillermo del Toro and the freaking monster designs are going to be designed by Junji Ito, and the main actor is Norman Reedus. And there's obviously a lot of OG kind of Silent Hill uh, people who worked on Silent Hill that were also working on this. That's never going to ever become a reality ever again. So we already saw a peak, and we're never going to see it again. Might as well take anything that comes by, and if it's good, then it's good. It's never going to be that amazing, but who cares? You know what? I'm kind of hopeful. Maybe Kojima is going to make it just a game that's just a game. You know, nothing too crazy about it, nothing too uh, groundbreaking about it. Just a horror game, just a good old horror game with all of those people, and it'd be great. Um, I'm excited for like the weird thing he's doing with Jordan Peele. I still don't really understand it, and I haven't seen anything on it in so long at this point. I think the last, no, even, I think 2020 Three's uh, Game Awards is when I last saw something about it. I don't remember though. Maybe it happened last year. I don't know, but whatever. Anyways, I wonder how this year's Game Awards is gonna be like. I'm trying to think of a single game that releases this year that stood out to me. But it's always these stood out to me in a bad way, like Mind's Eye. Those are the kind of games that really just stay with me. I remember them, and years later, I'm like, what was Mind's Eye even about? But I feel like every game that released this year is kind of, at least like the AAA games they released this year were kind of not bad, but also just not that great or not that new. So, yeah. What? What does that even mean? What are those sentences even mean? I'm sure, I mean, um, damn, what's the guy? Who's the guy that made the whole Game Awards again? Whatever. I'm sure he's gonna be like, Death Stranding 2 is the best game I've ever played or something. But maybe we're going to get another trailer for the other thing Kojima is doing. Still don't know if that's even going to be a game or not. Hmm. I don't know. I feel like Clair Obscur got its like a very short sort of uh fame, I guess. Because I don't see anything about it anymore. Seems to have died down almost. And I mean, so far it's good. It definitely doesn't really seem amazing or like game of the year material, at least to me. It's just a pretty good game. Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye. It kind of is just that like cyberpunkish sort of, but I think the story and setting was kind of um shadowed by its many problems. Maybe depends on how the game's releasing for like the last half of this year is gonna be like. I I wonder if we can get or if we'll get really. I mean, I know for sure Silent Hill F is gonna get nothing. I swear horror games. There is like a real trend of horror games and also horror shows and horror movies just not getting their rightful wins and awards in award shows. Like Hereditary. Oh my god, Hereditary uh, is also that case where the performances and that were very good and everyone talked about it at that time, but it didn't really get any performance awards. It was kind of crazy. Sort of cringe. I think at this point it's just a proven thing though. Uh, for the game awards, what was the last horror game that won? Was it? I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember any winners. Anyways, I don't remember anything. But I swear, there hasn't been any amazing games this year. What games are even coming out other than Silent Hill F? Like Resident Evil is gonna come out next year, so it doesn't even matter. Borderlands 4. Oh right, Hell is Us. Okay. I mean that game looks interesting. I guess. I guess the game looks interesting. I don't know if it's going to be amazing just judging. from the cover of the book because I stand by that. And okay, like a new Metal Gear Metal Gear. Sorry, at all. What is going on? Metal Gear, Metal Gear Solid game, and the Supermassive game is also coming out. Um, hmm. Oh, Little Nightmares 3. Right. So no interesting game. Okay. Um, I feel like, you know what? Kind of a dry year for games. They're all just continuations or existing games. I don't know. Gaming is so lame, anyways. Why doesn't the freaking furry Souls like game win anything? Is this some kind of favoritism? It's crazy. I think that's exactly what it is. I think Jeff, I think his name is, I think he just hates furries. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like these past few years anyways has been kind of that. I don't think I can be taken aback by a game ever again anyways. Play too many. It's going to be hard. um Being blown away, it's a feeling I never feel anyways. I don't know. Shows or movies or anything. It's a bit, I don't know how it feels like to be impressed. Games are just games, shows are just shows, movies are just movies. And I have depressions. So surprising. No. I mean, Hannibal, the show had a lot of, like, it blew my mind away. And it kind of settled down after pretty quickly, but whatever. It blew my mind away. Mindhunter definitely did blow my mind away. I was blown away when they canceled the third season. Very blowing away. I was. I will just say I was blown away while playing Resident Evil, no, Silent Hill 2 remake. But I was immersed a little. I had my moments. I had my moments where I wasn't immersed, but that's just me. But I was still immersed enough in the game that was I was scared. I was sad. It's good. I was angry. Whatever. That game was really good. What happened to it in the Game Awards sucked. I hate the Game Awards. What other things are there? God damn it. Well, Resident Evil 4 was good. Remake. I wasn't really blown away because it's a remake though. It's just a fun game. So anyways, I feel like I said whatever. Games suck. I shall be like out there right now. I think all my ideas. Dude, Kojima will love my ideas. Kojima will love my ideas. You know? Not to copy the Kojima fan boys, but Kojima will vibe with me, you know. We'll just vibe. Uh, man, Kojima fanboys are so interesting though. It's like the gaze, the image they have of him is almost unnerving. It's like he's reached a point where he's just not human. He's like a god. He's a weird god, you know, a weird god that walks among humans. And obviously we can never know what's inside his mind. And he's just very mysterious. His brain works in mysterious ways. Whether that be a feat a feat scene that people shared around for some reason. 'Cause they wanted to insinuate that freaking Kojima's into fear, which I don't accept. I don't think he is. Alright, let's not. Let's not. I don't know who he is, but whatever. Surely not. I mean, I didn't really say he'd have a use for me. We just vibe. He'd love my ideas. He'd say, dude, these exact words. Dude, where have you been? Like, the gaming industry needs you. And then I'm going to go underground in Konami's a whole ass operation. I am going to bring them down. I'm going to ruin, you know, all the Silent Hills coming out. Going to leak all of their. Actually, no. I think that might be a bad thing. I'm not gonna leak anything. I'm going to make the game there. I'm going to have like. I'm going to release Kojima's game. Their computers. That does not even work. I'm gonna release it as Konami, you know. I'm gonna do that. Oh my god, that'd be such. Can we make a movie where it's all about game companies? I'm just so interested. But it has to be obviously like James Bond or Mission Impossible type of movie where someone John Wick, except it's that it's a game development company that gets like hijacked or infiltrated by some guy, some solo dev. They rejected his like application or something, or they let him go. Yeah, they laid him off. Comes back, kills all of them. Okay, no, I don't think he'd go to that. I don't think I want that. I don't want to go that far. It still needs to be a wholesome movie, but when are we ever going to get a movie about a video game making industry? I am sure it'll happen, where it's like a criticism of the industry, because I don't know if the other industries catch on. I'm sure they'll have a lot of material to work with. But I'd love it. When is the EA documentary coming out? It's on. Oh god, that'd be horrible. Whatever. At least we're not like we're not Vince McMahon level of crazy in the gaming industry. You know, we still don't have a Vince McMahon character. Do we? I'm scared. Do we though? Vince McMahon? No, no. I don't think we do. I don't think there's been a guy like that before that is that public, owns a gaming company, and is that horrible. Probably under the scenes. Probably under behind the scenes, but whatever. Uh, that's such a fun idea. Not the Vince McMahon. No, not Vince McMahon. The other ideas. Whatever. I've been reading books. I'm gonna go read my book now. That seems a lot better than being here saying this shit. Whatever. Good night. That was fun.